I've had opportunities to work with different sites throughout the complex and different facilities, and everybody has their own way of approaching the requirements, and so that does present a challenge.
Meet Courtney Haggard. She is a technical planning basis engineer with UCorps' Emergency Management Organization. Courtney has held similar positions across the reservation for the last 2 decades.
I'm from Knoxville originally, born and raised. I've ventured out a little bit in my lifetime, but mostly I've been here.
Courtney is a University of Tennessee graduate with a degree in mechanical engineering. She and her husband, along with their 3 daughters, have a family business writing, editing, and illustrating children's books. Courtney says it all started when her now oldest daughter had a little trouble cleaning up.
My oldest daughter was very young. She was probably about 3 years old. Oh, she was so messy. She was so messy. And my husband wrote this story. We used to tease her about having a wild animal in her room. And so he wrote this story about a little girl with an elephant in her bedroom that created a mess. And it's so imaginative and really just celebrates playfulness of children. And so we used to read that we have 3 children now, all girls, and we used to read it to them from a little notepad.
After sitting on a small notepad for a decade, Courtney said it's time to bring this family story and memory to life. That's where she says work and pleasure collided.
Our youngest was, I believe, maybe 4.5 at the time. I was like, if we don't publish this, none of our kids are going to get to enjoy it with pictures. And so I realized the work that I do, we do a lot of document preparation, formatting. It actually equipped me pretty well to be able to format books. We have pretty high expectations from our customer on quality. So, going into doing book editing and formatting was a pretty easy step for me to make it happen.
Courtney said it wasn't all natural talent, and there definitely was a learning curve. Their first 3 books were outsourced for illustrations. Their 4th book, however, is staying inside the family home as she tests her artistic abilities.
It's me right now. I have a budding illustrator, my 12-year-old, but I think that's what makes it so fulfilling for us. We're not doing it as, it's not so much to try to write as many books as we can, or, the goal really is just our own enjoyment, and our family gets involved in all of that. So we have, maybe 11 p.m. giggle fits over where to put this poor cat in an office situation. And everybody gets involved in our house with kind of developing the story and coming up. We love humorous books, and so there's a lot of opportunities for our kids to get involved and just insert their sense of humor into the plot lines and the characters.